Good evening, boys and girls, and Merry Christmas. Tonight I have a story for you. A Christmas story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and Santa had been working tirelessly for days and days up at the North Pole. He was in need of a stiff grog, a Christmas grog. It had been a hard year for Santa, in fact possibly one of the worst years he'd ever had. His prized possession of the reindeer fleet, Rudolph, had been diagnosed with severe terminal cancer of the nose. And to make matters worse, his wife, Mrs. Claus, has been a f***ing bitch. She's hidden all of the eggnog and all of the grog, and he hasn't been able to have any.
Take my eggnog, will you?
But tonight was different. A window of opportunity had presented itself. You see, Mrs. Claus has gone on a Christmas cruise with her friends Trish and Barbara from work. Tonight, he'd hit the jackpot. He'd stumbled across what appeared to be a large stockpile, an eggnog stash. Laying there in the stockpile, 35 litres of eggnog grog and a bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Oh, yeah! Look at these! Look at all the eggnog! Hey! Ooh. Oh yeah! Oh! Santa-like! Give me some nutmeg! F*** you, nutmeg! In you go! Ah! Oh, I haven't even got through one yet, I feel sick. Needs more! Needs more! That's a lot of eggnog. Oh, yeah. Aha! Things began to take a turn for the worst as Santa's stomach began to churn and tumble. He was feeling quite queasy. Where does Santa head? Oh, man! He sipped another glass, and as the eggnog filled his veins, it began to dissolve all his pains. This is disgusting.
Eggnog.
Jingle bells, Rudolph smells. His nose is filled with cancer.
Oh, shit.
Got like 2 steins of this shit.
Help me! Oh, Groogy Rudolph.
As he realizes the pain and suffering that Rudolph has gone through with his large, cancerous, f***ed-up nose, he also begins to realize he needs more eggnog to soothe the pain.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas!
He can't be stopped. And one eggnog glass after another, Jack Daniels in hand, he's grogging, he's slamming, he's eating away at this eggnog, and he bloody well loves it.
Send to no light. Great, I feel sick again. I feel like Rudolph after a couple of rounds of his chemotherapy. Cancer jokes are actually quite bad.
I don't like it, but I like it lots. I don't understand my own logic anymore.
I'm gonna pack this for later. Take that on the next trip off the old North Pole. I wonder if that's gonna come in handy, won't it? He's checking his list. He's checking it twice. Gotta find out who's naughty and nice.
As Santa sat and pondered all the letters he'd just received in his mailbox, lists and lists of demands from these ungrateful children, wanting more and more each and every year, he decided, God damn it, I'm just going to fill the entire letterbox full of eggnog.
Jeffabel Claus is gonna your face. Be bad or good, so be good for your gun. He sees you when you're groggy awake. He knows that you'll be bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better not grog, you better not cry, you better not.
As Santa drank all of his grog and he sipped upon the eggnog, his head began to nod, and therefore he fell asleep on a log. The end. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you next year in 2020. We've got a lot of videos planned. Oh yeah!